Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video here. We're back up here at the solar field, and what we're going to do is we're going to start up here at the solar field. We're going to work over back to the house, kind of give you a tour of our little system that we have here and our living off grid here. So again, right here we have 28 solar panels on this rack. We have 27 in use and strings of 9 per inverter. So if you'll take a walk with me right over here. All of our solar panels, like I said, are wired into series of 9. You got 9, 9, and 9 with a 27 in use. They all join in right here and are ran into some conduit, which we are then buried and run up towards the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk up to the house real quick, and we'll start where the PV comes in. All right, guys, right here is where the PV comes in. So it comes in right here to this 3-phase shutoff. To open this up, we have to shut off the power here for the PV. Boom. And if you'll take a look inside of here, there is 3 fusible links with, I have 3 extra fuses here just in case anything was to happen and I needed to replace one. Shut that off. Let's turn the PV back on. This right here is just my central heat outside unit shut off. Come on over here. Excuse this extension cord. This is we're plugged in for outdoor power here. This is where the generator comes in here. So this is, you have inverter 1, 2, and 3 here. We have an extra one here, but this is shear power from the generator. We'll go over and take a look at the generator, and I can show you that as well before we head on inside and take a look at the inverters. Right here we have a Furman generator. This is a tri-fuel. We use it on liquid propane and gas as well. Right now it's hooked up to our 250-gallon propane tank here. So what you do is just sit on liquid propane where batteries are real low. We'll come out here and we'll go ahead and pop it off real quick. This thing hasn't been started in a little bit, so we need to do a little system check on it anyway. All right, guys, here we are on the back side of our inverter. So our inverter's on the other side of this wall, and all these wires will be covered up once the wall goes up. We have been living here for about a year. I just wanted to make sure that everything was good, that we didn't have to touch these wires again, and they were going to be okay to cover up. Just like a normal house, these are ran with 12-2 Romex, along with 10 gauge for our high voltage for our inside and outside unit, which is running 240. You have inverter 1, inverter 2, and inverter 3. These big cables here are the batteries. Boom, boom, boom. And then you got the smaller ones, which is your PV array, the generator, and then here you have the transformer. If you open up inside of here, this is our typical standard house stuff. You got inside, outside air conditioner, and then each individual room, living room, bathroom, kitchen, all that. Right here you have inverter 1, inverter 2, inverter 3, and then the transformer. On a normal house, this would be your main, that when you shut that thing off, power to the house is completely shut off. That is not how this is wired. This is actually running an outside, I got 240 running out to an outside shop with a standalone breaker panel out there as well. Let's take a look on the other side here. We'll show you the batteries and the 3 inverters that we have ran in parallel. Alright guys, this is the other side of that wall. What we have here is we have OSB on the back side of this, and then we have cement board right here kind of as like a heat barrier. We have 3 5,000 watt grow watt inverters with a total of 15,000 watts, okay? Let's take one of these off here, show you what's going on inside. A little dusty. Right here you have the PV coming in, you have the batteries, you have the generator, as well as AC out, which is going to the breaker panel. Right here, it'll tell you, you saw that it wasn't very sunny outside right now, and we are currently still getting 2,200 watts on that one, 21 on that one, and 21 on that one. So we're getting right at 6,000 watts of charging power. It is currently 11 a.m. and we're at 82% on our batteries. Let's go ahead and cover that back up there. Okay, so I've seen a lot of off-grid builds. Their wiring is a complete mess, hanging everywhere. I try to be as clean as possible with this. and it does seem to be pretty well done. We're about to the building process of this house to where we're going to actually end up getting this looking a little bit better, covering up the batteries and making it look the best we can. This is a 5,000 watt transformer. This is going to take your 240, turn it into the two 120 legs. And then down here we have 6 of the lithium ion phosphate EG4 batteries. Inverter 1 comes into 1 and feeds 2 batteries. Inverter 2 to 2 batteries. Inverter 3 into 2 batteries. So one thing that I have noticed about this is about as loud as they get throughout the day, unless it's getting a lot of power from the generator, or we're getting up to 3,000 watts per inverter. It'll ramp up a little bit more, but it sounds just like a computer. Is really about as how loud it is. I know it probably comes through a little bit louder on the camera, but it's about sounds like a computer. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is LED lights. When you have LED lights and there is a voltage drop. So when you have voltage drop, like when your coffee maker comes on, your HVAC system, washer, anytime it agitates, you know, it will let the lights flicker a little bit with the LED lights. If you have regular halogen bulbs, you ain't gonna notice it. With the LED bulbs though, you will notice the little bit of voltage drop. Anyway, this is our, I'm sure I left some stuff off, but this is our system. If you have any more questions, definitely ask down in the comments, and I'll definitely try to answer them. And thanks for joining in, and if you would, just like and subscribe. Thank you.